The spoilers for Dragon Ball Super episode 79 came out, and we found out that the first round of the preliminary tournament will be Majin Buu versus Basil, which is going to be a really interesting fight and a close battle. We also know that Goku will be fighting this guy whose name is Bergamo, which means that Gohan will be fighting Lavenda, the wolf-looking guy in suspenders. So I want to use this video time to talk about this battle and what we could possibly expect. Now, in my mind, there's a few outcomes, but first, let's go back and take a look at some of the evidence that could possibly give us some speculations as to what could happen. We saw Gohan was training with Piccolo, and then we saw him power up into Mystic form. Now, here's the thing. In Dragon Ball Super episode 78, for the preview, Gohan is still acting like a scholar. He still has his scholar clothes on. He's obviously not training, and this picture is very zoomed in. Goku is talking to Gohan about joining him for the preliminary tournament, and Gohan kind of gives this look with his glasses. He's very hesitant to join because he hasn't been training. We saw that he could barely even take on Frieza's minions in the Resurrection of F arc / movie, and Gohan is basically like lost his powers at this point. He's become very, very weak. I don't see any way that Gohan is going to have enough time to train with Piccolo, as we saw from the new opening, in order to regain his Mystic form before this tournament even begins. The tournament, the preliminary tournament, is going to begin on episode 79, which means he's only going to have one episode to train and regain that power. I don't see that happening. So I think he's going to go into this tournament kind of still at his weakened state, untrained and rusty. And then one of two things is going to happen. Either he's going to win the fight, but just barely, or he's going to lose the fight. I think what's going to happen is one of those reasons has to happen, and Gohan's going to take it on his shoulders and be like, wow, I almost just got my wife and my child destroyed and my entire universe destroyed because I'm weak, because I haven't been training. And he's going to take a heavy weight on his shoulders and be like, this is going to be the catalyst for him to need to train to regain all of his powers that he's lost. And then we're going to get the training montage of him with Piccolo and him regaining his Mystic form and everything that he has lost in the years that he hasn't been training. I think that Buu is going to win his match, his first round, because for one, Buu is indestructible practically, and two, we don't know yet if there's any boundary rules like there was in the first Universal Tournament, meaning, you know, since Buu is indestructible, maybe Basil is able to knock him out of the ring. However, the new tournament landscape doesn't really look like it has anything like that. It kind of just seems to be this platform floating in space, and if that's the case, I don't really see any reason that this Basil guy is going to be able to knock out or destroy Buu completely. I could be wrong about that, but I think that Buu is going to win this fight, and then Gohan is going to be up next. Gohan's going to lose his fight, and then Goku's going to be up, and Goku's going to absolutely stomp Bergamo, the last guy. I think everybody's going to be really disappointed in Gohan, not just himself. I know he's going to take a large amount of disgrace upon his own shoulders that he is just having trouble in this tournament, and he is putting his family and his friends and everything he knows at risk because he's been slacking on his training. After this tournament, he's going to have a lot of thinking to do, and he's going to come to the consensus, look, I need to regain all my power, I need to train with Piccolo, and I need to bring back my Mystic form, my ultimate form. And so when the actual tournament starts, because guys, this is just the preliminary tournament, he is going to be super powerful again. And it is my opinion that Gohan was stronger than Super Saiyan 3 in his ultimate form because he was able to take on Buu very easily. Buu couldn't even touch him, and this is the same adult Buu that was having a pretty good fight with Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, a fusion Super Saiyan 3, and then Gohan comes in and he just completely stomps that version of Majin Buu. So I think that Gohan's ultimate form is stronger than a Super Saiyan 3, and he could definitely be basically the third strongest person in the Universe 7's lineup next to Goku and Vegeta. Nobody else should even come close to the Saiyans, basically. So, in conclusion, pretty sure that Gohan is either going to lose this fight or he's just going to barely win by the skin of his teeth. And either way, he's going to come to the conclusion that he needs to retrain and regain his powers, which we have seen him do from the little clips that we got, which is really exciting. I can't wait to see Gohan at full power again. It's about time that one of our favorite characters in Dragon Ball gets due justice and makes his triumphant return as the ultimate Gohan that we knew and loved from the Buu saga. We're tired of him being a scholar, ready for Gohan to come back with his mystic form, ultimate form, super powerful, and when the actual universe tournament starts, he is going to kick some major ass. That I can almost certainly guarantee. Thanks for visiting Mastar Media today. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't done it already, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for some more Dragon Ball videos. By the way, tomorrow I will be having a live stream, and I'm going to invite my entire team that works on Anime War to that live stream. We're going to have a group call. We're going to talk about Dragon Ball Super episode 78 live stream, as well as answer questions to the public. So we're going to have about 10 people on a Google Hangouts call, and we're going to do it that way. So if you guys want to join, I think it's going to be around 7:30 p.m. Eastern time, literally right after the raw version of episode 78 airs on YouTube. So I will see you guys there for the live stream tomorrow. Hope a lot of you can come join, and take it easy, fellas. Have a good Friday night. Peace.